Thank you so much, Mr. Chintam, for speaking with us at NDTV Profit. A strong performance coming in by Kellton Tech. Can you tell us what drove revenues? Was it an increase digital revenue from the digital business?
Good morning, Ganesha. Yes, you're right. We are primarily a specialist in the digital transformation. Today, our revenue split is about 49% on the digital transformation, and others come as a 51%. So the revenue growth has come from existing customers. We're able to get more revenue out of existing customers. While we did add about 10 new customers this quarter, they will start producing from next quarter onwards. So we are seeing a lot of traction in the digital transformation space, especially in the US, Europe, and now Asia PAC too. So we see tremendous growth coming from 2017 calendar year onwards, where we believe 2017 is going to be the inflection point for digital transformation.
All right, these 10 clients that you added, were they largely in the US? Because most of your business is coming from the US. So I think the digital transformation leads was in a big one was one outside the US.
Yes, the India and US are the primary markets for today for the digital transformation. Europe contributes about 2% of the revenue, so we are seeing a lot of traction there also. But for us, the next big growth market we believe is the Asia PAC, where our sales guys recently went and came back and said, they need about 100 people. That could be potentially we have to hire in the next 6 months time frame. So we'll be adding those people in the next 6 months to cater towards the organic growth part of our growth strategy.
In the APAC region?
Correct, yes.
So let's talk about the US markets, because that is the largest revenue generator for you. A number of companies have told us that clients are a little undecided, spending has not been very free. What have you seen in the US market? What kind of digital deals are you looking at? What was the size, average deal size in the US?
Yeah, so unlike the other companies, ours, since we are specialists in the digital transformation space, our deal sizes and deal traction is happening at much faster pace. There are a lot of studies even from Gartner and Forrester where they're talking about the deal sizes becoming smaller and smaller, whereas the execution time as well as closing of the deals is becoming faster. So we don't see that as a hindrance for our revenue growth. You are right when it comes to the growth in IT spend. But 2017 they have been holding back, but 2017 they have to spend the IT that they held back. But what people are doing or the companies are doing in the US is they're reapportioning their existing budgets for digital transformation, and that is our sweet spot. So that is where we are getting a lot of traction.
All right. Any particular verticals where you've seen this transformation taking place, spending more on the digital side of the business as opposed to the traditional side in the US?
No, it's across all industry sectors, because digital for us, again, we are not a industry particular player. We are industry agnostic. We are a horizontal player, so we are a technology player. So this traction is happening across all industries. And lately what we have seen is pharma and healthcare also is taking off, which is typically the laggard when it comes to technology adoption. So that also is taking a lot of traction. So 2017, digital transformation is going to be a big deal.
All right. I wanted to understand how we are looking at, do you have specific platforms that you're offering to your clients? How do you do your deal mining? You said that existing clients have given you a lot of business. You've added 10 more clients. But how do you leverage the existing clients even further from here on? What platforms do you have? Are you looking at any inorganic growth strategy to perhaps complement what you already have?
So yeah, we do have internal systems that take care of these account-based mining, account-based lead generation. We have field staff. We have shared services coming out of Hyderabad, where lead generation happens, pre-sales happens, proposal writing happens. So that the field staff, all they have to do is go and do the defense of the proposal as well as do the account management. Coming to the inorganic. We are in a continuous discussion all the time with various companies, and at various stages of the inorganic growth part of the discussions. So yes, inorganic growth is one of the strategies of our growth, and that is going to continue on.
So are you looking at any acquisitions? What is the cash on the books?
The cash on the book is small, but we are always looking for acquisitions, and like I said earlier, we are in various stages of discussion with various companies.
All right. Can you lastly talk about utilizations and the attrition? You said you're looking at hiring about 100 people in the next 6 months, mainly for the APAC region. What does that do for metrics like utilization and attrition?
Sure. The utilization, in India is, close to 99%. So we are, 100% utilized in India. That's one of the reasons why we are hiring these staff, 100 additional people, because we see a lot of pipeline coming in both from US, India, and Asia Pac. So we have to hire. That's the reason why we are doing that.